Greetings and welcome to another, well, I'm going to do the best I can do, but the content of this is not great for you, but it's great in the dunking on them, greatness. So it's great in that regard. We get to dunk on Wargaming and their stupidity. Okay, so that'll be fun. So let's go look at what's new Tuesday, because they don't have Jack. Okay. Whoops. So let's go and see. Actually, you know what? Well, that's okay. Let's get this Nigel's face. Okay, now we're here in the garage. Still got my Christmas stuff going. This is fine. The Nigel is just a terrific commander. The voiceover is fantastic, like a cartoon character, just like Yukon Cornelius. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, ask someone who's older and ask them, who is Yukon Cornelius? You'll know someone who can answer this question for you. All right? So, yes, Killer, the phrases he says are fantastic. If you got him, which you probably did. If you're not using him, you need to put this guy in a premium tank. You can change nations. Just put him in some tank and listen to the things he says. They're fantastically stupid and awesome. It's like having a big hairy Patrick from SpongeBob as your commander. That's really what it is. So let's look at the offerings in the cruddy store. Okay, Wargaming, your stupid store. Let's look and see what's new Tuesday. Gold, that's not new. Offers, those are the same garbage offers we've had. No big deal as last week. So, on that. Well, maybe they changed that T-3485. I don't even remember. Don't even care. Free daily chest. We'll take it. See what happens. Maybe we can get something good. Boom. Wow. Vehicle XP boosters, which I don't use, and 625 free XP. Whatever. War chests. Well, you don't see any regular war chests. You have Garbage Commander War Chest, the same garbage offerings. Then you have Tank War Chest, the same garbage tanks as last week, what have you. I don't think any of those are worth getting. That's just me personal. This week is so horrible that it tells me several potential things. They don't care. They're just playing out the string for the season. They might have something good starting next week on the new season. Who knows? They might be in financial trouble, etc., because they're stupid. And let's just face it, there's nobody stupider than these guys. Okay, there are some people stupider. They had some horrible games that you may have heard about called Dustborn and Concord. Those were worse. Okay. This is down there. This is Disney level bad gaming company, but those other ones are even worse. So they have nothing here. Yeah. Garbage. I mean, the Torm, unspectacular. I talked to a guy who had a great game in that, and then he said he had an awesome game that was different than the game that I played. With him, where this guy in the Torm got a MVP, which was the first time I ever saw it happen. But it's nothing spectacular at all. It's a run-of-the-mill medium tank, essentially, in performance from my perspective. And certainly, whatever performance you get isn't worth anywhere near what they charge. I mean, these guys are just absolute criminals. Suit M48, who cares? VT2, who cares? Object 934. If you buy it, you deserve to have it. I mean, it's like it's not any good. I'm sorry. All right, World War II tanks. Prototipo, Italian, who cares? I mean, really. Fury, good tank, okay, real solid. So if you don't have it, that's fine. You're not going to do bad at all. Fury with the two-dimensional commander, why? I don't know. Just the Fury by itself, fine. It doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat. I have this guy, but I have a 3-star commander in my Fury, so whatever. T-32A Proto. Tier 8s are food for 10s. Learn that and you'll never buy a Tier 8 ever again. Panzer 58 Mutz. Tier 8 food, Tier 10 food. Type 59-2. Who cares about that? Garbage. If you don't already have a Tier 8 medium tank premium, you probably haven't been trying or you're brand new. If you're brand new, don't buy any of their stupid garbage. If you have that 934 object tank, you can get the skin for it. Looks great. I don't want that tank. I don't have it, and I don't want it. If I had it for free, I wouldn't play it. Okay? And I'll show you what I play instead of it. Those multicolor camos, not for me. Don't need this guy. You can pick him up. I picked him up for free down the road. You know, just down the road, you pick him up for free. I don't waste my time on two-dimensional commanders, and I don't spend gold to get silver because I'm not an idiot. If you spend gold to get silver, you are an idiot. Just that simple. Now, you might be a beginner, which is, you know, understandable. The point is, talk to someone. Find someone who has answers to questions. Don't just spend money, because nothing that they really sell you is that good. All right? Just give you the heads up on that. Convert, we don't need to convert. Premium, I never buy premium. I do contracts like this. Now, I've already completed all these contracts except for the one I'm on, the Mantis. But I'm not going to complete this. I'm just, you know, going to get 3 days of premium and call it even. I don't even care about this Mantis garbage. You know, next week there'll be something new that's out there. So if you're a beginner, work on, you know, you can work on some of those premium tanks. Like the Stinger is good. That's a good tank. Stubbs is good if you can get it. It's all right. It's real solid. Nothing super special, but it's not terrible either. So I'd recommend the Stinger and the Stubbs. Those are useful tanks. Haven't played the Rhino yet. The Bulwark, it's not a premium. Reach, also not a premium. The Rhino is a premium. It's a hard tank to unlock, but I did unlock it. Haven't played it yet. Tier 8, but no rush. But I probably should do it, especially this week. Nothing is going on. I've already finished my game board. So now I'm going to go show you game board. Okay, so game board, what it boils down to, if you haven't finished it, it's really easy with this information. One of the key things is the free reroll you see on the far right. Now I'm finished, I can't do it. But you keep that in reserve. The one that's really the hardest of all the ones that I did was knocking out 5 tracks in a game, and then you gotta do that 2 different games. That one, I re-rolled past it. I did it, forget it, dude. It's such a pain in the butt. And I went down the Tier 2 Panzer 38H, where I have a slower pace of game, and it was still super hard. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you have trouble with any specific one, re-roll past it, and then go to the next one. Most of these are pretty easy. If you want to get a shell proof, all you got to do, I went down to Tier 2, played a multiplayer 38H. Everything else beyond the shell proof can be done, except for the spottings. I didn't do that. I was using 38H co-op with, you know, in platoons with my friends. Fantastic. It doesn't matter. Easy, you know, Tier 2 or Tier 3 co-op, you can breeze through this stuff. It all counts. Now, you can't get a shell-proof rhythm in co-op. So for the shell-proof, go to a tier 3 or tier 2 or 4 or whatever your easiest way to get. For me, 38H. If I play 38H in a multiplayer, I'm going to get a shell proof like almost every game. It's that ridiculous. So it's really easy. You know, go for the stuff you need. And most of these are, some of these are literally one game. Shell proof is like that. One game, boom, done. Then there's win 5 games, play 8 games in a platoon, no problem. Basic stuff. So in the platoon stuff, hey, just go work on your contract if you're working on a contract. Or work on your contract stuff for this as well. Not very difficult. You know, on day 3 they fixed it to where when you put the stamp on the place, it would stay. I don't know what these idiots are doing. A 3rd grader would go, hey, how's this, Dad? Well, you know, when you put the stamp on the place, does it register the stamp's in place? And a 3rd grader would go, no, I didn't test that. And then he would test it, and he would go, yeah, Dad, it works fine. Or it doesn't, we'll fix it. But a 3rd grader would have enough brain power to check with somebody to see that his thing didn't have any flaws, like his dad, for example. And a 3rd grader would have the wherewithal to be able to correct the mistake that took them into the 3rd day to get it. These guys are idiots, okay? And they're the kind of idiot they are the hubris idiots. They think that you're beneath them and they're so much better than you. They don't test their stuff. They're stupid. It's hubris. They're so full of narcissistic love for their own garbage that they don't care anything about you. My recommendation, don't spend a dime on these idiots. They're idiots. They don't deserve your money. Make them suffer. You know, next week we have a new season. You know, this week is worthless to me. There's nothing I can do that, you know, I could play a game with my friends if I wanted to or what have you. There's nothing that I'm going to be going after. So, you know, I may make me some videos, some shorties, and some other things that come up that are of use. But literally yesterday, I played one game. I don't believe you. Really? You don't believe me? Okay. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with you not believing. I'm doing this. This wasn't the plan of playing only one game. I just played one. Is that correct? No, sorry. No, I didn't play any games yesterday. Sorry. I was doing other stuff. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I thought about playing one game. I didn't even play a game yesterday. So Monday of this week, I did nothing in this game. I was working on organizing some Lego stuff. But it was very funny. Yeah, there's so much not going on. I didn't even play a game yesterday. I thought about it. And I guess, you know, well, as the saying goes, I've slept since then. But I didn't even play a game. That's how bad it is. There was no compulsion to play a game. I mean, if I'd have gotten a message from one of my friends, okay, I would have played with them, I suppose. But I didn't even do that on my own, so I might play some games this week. I mean, what's going on? Now, I've you know, the only thing I have going on, and it's really nothing, is the contract for the Mantis. I'm not going to get the Mantis. I don't care. So, let me show you. Object 934. You know, well, I play this. This is Era 1. Object 934, I think, is Era 2. Let's go take a look. Right? I swear it's Era 2. But I could be wrong. Where is this dude? I don't know, man. Oh, there it is. I am correct. It is Era 2. So, let's go look at this dude. Light Tank Era 2 934. G. Now, this one actually has missiles. So, big deal. In Era 2, I would never even play this tank if I owned it because I have better ones. The number one tank that I have that's better than this as a light tank is this one, the Weasel. Weasel MK1. This is the tank I got my highest kill count in the Cold War, which is 8 kills in one game. It was in this tank. So I would never use that 934 that's in the store because I have the Weasel. It's way better. For Era 1, I use either the 101 or the 107 here. You know, this is the Motorhead Lemon Skin for my 107. So I try to use this. So, there's nothing going on. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to show you. I'm going to show you the Rhino. Yeah, I can do Rhino. Mercenary. I have not done anything with this tank. Now this tank, you know, reminds me of the extra armor on the turret, the external base armor. Reminds me of the Paladin. And it reminds me of the Eradicator. All those are pure 8 heavy. It looks cool. I like the, you know, unpolished extra side armor. The spaced armor on the side looks really cool. So this looks like, you know, almost a post-apocalyptic tank. So I went through this when I did it. You know, you had that one stage with 100 kills, pain in the butt, and then the final stage was 300 plus thousand experience. Well, I used daily doubles. Then he doubled it. It turns in like half that, so like 316 to 318,000. So it acted like 160,000. So if you have boosters put on there, it's no big deal at all. It looks much more impressive and intimidating without boosters, because I don't do a lot of tech tree advancement. Because if you're killing yourself for something that's nothing special. That's the lesson you learn if you go through all the way to tier 10 in any tank. You're like, I did all this and this thing isn't even that good. Nothing they make is really that great, okay? And you learn that lesson when you go through the tech tree. Now maybe you enjoy something, like I like artillery, that's fine. You know, Bernie went through those Eastern heavy tanks, and he did great in all of those. That's fine for him. But the normal guys, like, you know, going through all this crazy stuff it's really time consuming. It's something to do if you want to do it with your buddies. It's great. I'm not telling you what to do, but I just don't do it. I did it a few times for certain things. You know, YouTube channel stuff, and, you know, rocket tanks. I went through those. That was, you know, okay, and those are good tanks, useful tanks. But I just don't go, you know, I don't have a tech tree Tiger. I don't care. I got premium tank Tigers. I'm good. I got the Fury, same thing. I did go and get the Sherman tech tree, you know, the EC8, and then the Sherman Jumbo. That's kind of the extent. I stopped. I didn't go any further than the Sherman Jumbo or the EC8. That's it. I didn't go any further. I don't care. Do whatever floats your boat, is what I'm saying. But if you haven't seen the Rhino, like the Rhino, it looks really awesome. I need to put some, you know, stuff in there and do a video of the Rhino just so people can see it. I think it looks awesome. The fact that I got this for nothing, hey, that's fine. I can't complain. So there you go, one Rhino contract. Hopefully that helps you guys out with the game board if you're having any difficulties. If you have any questions, just ask. I'd be glad to help you. It's really not that difficult. I think the secret of being able to use co-op to bypass the tough ones really take some of the problems out of the operation. So, like I said, there wasn't much good going on this week. Thought I'd show you that and then give you something actually useful potentially. So, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Tell your friends. Look forward to seeing you guys again because I'm going to have some other killer videos up this week. And as always, like and subscribe.